Hello and a very warm welcome to everyone joining us here on DFB TV as we bring you yet another friendly from the women's international category as Germany take on Japan. Germany with their penultimate friendly before they head off to the championships in France this summer. And this will be a very, very good test for the German national side. But before things get going, it's time to hand over an award first. And that award goes to Svenja Hut, the 28-year-old, chosen by the fans as the National Team Player of the Year 2018. Been an interesting few weeks and months for Svenja Hut. Only recently was it made public that she'll be making the summer move from Turbine Potsdam to join VfL Wolfsburg, and of course has also been handed the vice-captain's role for Team Germany. But first, the national anthems, starting with the visitors, Japan. So there we have the Japanese national anthem, to be followed by Team Germany's. So there we have it. There are the ladies in action, and we saw pictures of the new head coach. There she is, Martina Voss Tecklenburg, who, like her four predecessors, has kicked off her campaign as manager with back-to-back wins. A 1-0 against France and a 2-1 win against Sweden last Saturday. Has been in charge since the 30th of November of last year. And there we see the starting lineup. Schult in goal, Schwers, Elzik, Hegering and Hendrich. The back four, Magul and Oberdorf. In front of them, Gwyn, Marjan and Hut. The three across midfield with the captain Pop up front leading the line. Alexandra Pop, of course, with 44 goals in 94 appearances for the German side. Prolific in front of goal, and therefore, of course, one of the most experienced as well, wearing the captain's armband. But as we just mentioned, the vice-captaincy being handed over to Svenja Hut, who is looking forward to taking a bit more of a leadership role within the squad has said herself she looks forward to trying and helping out some of the youngsters.
Okay, so you can choose the pitch. Okay, perfect. Good game. Good spiel.
Good game.
So here we have the Japanese lineup as well. You can see number 19, Yun Endo, just 18 years old, the youngest member of this Japanese squad. Yuika Sugasawa, the number 9, a player to look out for as well. 17 goals in 61 appearances, not too shabby. So it should make for an interesting encounter, this, between these two teams. The 14th time that Germany and Japan have faced each other. Germany have won 11 of the last 13 meetings, with 1 draw and 1 win going to Japan. The last meeting came in the final of the Algarve Cup back in 2014. Germany won that game 3-0 thanks to goals from Kessler, Mittag and Marojan. Marojan in the starting lineup today as well, wearing the number 10. As the game gets underway here. Great to see, plenty of support here for the German national side here in the Benteler Arena in Paderborn. Seats up to 15,000 spectators, not quite that many here for this game. The German national team always gets fantastic support and following. The last meeting on German soil in the Allianz Arena, where Germany beat Japan 4-2, was the final friendly before the Euros in Sweden that year. Was also a day that saw a new record set with regards to attendance. 46,104 fans came to support their team, which is the biggest ever turnout for a women's friendly match. Absolutely fantastic. Long ball over the top. But Schultz comes off her line nice and early to come and collect, and is quick to release the ball, send it forward. Ball put out of play. Played back to the keeper there by Hegering. Plies her trade with SGS Essen. The number 28 in Germany right back. Schultz taking her time with the clearance, thought about playing it short there, decides to send the ball upfield though. Picked up well by Hoots. Lovely turn as well as she switches play out onto this near side again. Now Hendrich on the ball, looking to try and swing across in. It's good pressing from the Japanese defense. Ball does eventually come in, and it fizzes across the 16-yard box there. Picked up on the far side by a Pop. Now Oberdorf. That wide to Hendrich again, forced back. Good early possession this for Germany. Just over 3 minutes gone. Definitely dictating the pace of this game so far. kept in play and very nearly found Pop there. Did Hegering. Well, Kumagai decides to leave it for a keeper. Sakiko Ikeda in goal today, just 26 years old, plays for the Urawa Red Diamonds. Ball now with Hasegawa. Just loses her footing, but manages to keep the attack alive there. Let's come back to Sugita now with a little dink over the top, and aimed at Sugasawa. Japan's top goal scorer in this current squad, but her glancing header straight into the hands of Schultz. Decides to play it short. Well, right idea, tried to play it through the middle. Played back by Samashima. And Ikeda puts her boot through it. One back inside the Japan half though. Japan do eventually clear their lines once more, but Germany doing really well here. Knocking the ball around nicely. It's very patient build-up play. Of course, all this part of the preparations for the World Cup in France this summer. Germany through into Group B, where they'll come up against China, Spain and South Africa. The first game against China on the 8th of June. Pop with a decent ball over the top as she tries to extend it. Germany keeping the pressure on well here. Another chance to whip one into the box here. It's a decent deflection, one that needed to be made as well by Shimizu. Now a chance from the corner for Germany to try and snatch an early lead. It's laid up nicely on the edge of the penalty area. It's come back again and it's a deflected shot. Two efforts back-to-back there from Magul. Was there a handball there by Kumagai? She did keep her arms close to her chest. Would have been unfortunate that had the referee decided to blow a whistle. Another corner cleared. Still Germany hold on to the ball here. Again Magul finds space in the box, has a crack, decent save by Sakiko Ikeda. And Magul really right in the thick of things from the get-go here. Here she is again. Certainly seems like she's in the mood. Good cross, and Pop with a free header. Just couldn't find the target. Perhaps had a little too much time to think about that one. No one picking her up. Plenty of space between the defenders. Pop well aware. Quick to take advantage of it, but just couldn't come up with the header to match. And we have Asako Takakura. charge of the Japanese women's national football team since 2016. It's the first female head coach in the team's history. Was a club player from 1981 to 2004. Between 1984 and 1996, played a total of 79 games for her country. Was also the head coach of the under-17 side, which went on to win the 2014 World Cup. As Germany continue to pile on the pressure here. Japan on the back foot. Really strong start from Martina Voss-Tecklenburg's side here. One back on the halfway line here. Germany, of course, have lost once to Japan in the 13 meetings prior to this match. Was a tough one to swallow as well. The 2011 World Cup in Germany. Sylvia Knight, the head coach at the time. Her side playing a perfect group phase, 3 wins from 3, but would go on to lose to Japan by a 0-0 in extra time in the quarter-final. That the year as well that Japan went on to win the World Cup. Oliver Bierhoff in attendance as well. Samashima with the throw. Sugita plays it back. Japan just starting to get themselves into this game a little more now. Chested down very nicely there by Sugasawa. Gets the ball back. Decent layoff, looking to bring Sugita back into play. A good defending from Germany. But a decent little spell this for Japan. Minami. Kumagai down the line. Nice little dink over the top there. Germany under pressure. Decide to play the ball back to Schultz. Good clearance. Oh, lovely little 1-2. Now, chance to break for Germany. Lovely turn as well by Pop, but perhaps a little too heavy in the end, as the ball just crept away from it, allowing Kumagai to make the tackle in the end, and it was an important one. But after a very strong start from Germany, Japan now starting to find a little bit of rhythm as well. The defending by Hendrich, just shielding the ball. Was hoping for it to go out for a goal kick, but in the end, danger dealt with anyway. One back in a dangerous position here. Hasegawa runs into trouble though. Schweers with a short pass back to Schultz, almost too short. But Schultz showing her awareness of the situation there. Comes out to meet the ball just in time. player down for Germany at the moment, but play allowed to continue. Oh, lovely little step over to draw the foul there from Magul, who really has been at the heart of everything going forward for Germany. A little bit of an elbow left in there as well. Hina Sugita, a little too aggressive there for the referee's liking. Germany with the free kick. Marozsan over the ball here. Decides to play it short. Now the cross does come in. It's fallen for Pop. Magul with another lovely step over, a little bit of trickery to create some space before sending it out wide, but good pressure there on Hendrich. Sees Germany with just a throw taken by Hendrich. Constantly looking for Magul. Ball given away cheaply in their own half. Japan do well to win it back though. Now perhaps a chance to break. And Magul doing a great job of just shutting down Sugasawa there. Had her head up, was looking for an outlet. Very good tackle there from Higuri. Hoot runs into trouble. Japan back on the ball now, so much more of a two-sided game this. Looked as if, well, in the early stages anyway, like Germany might dominate proceedings here, but Japan have done well to wake up, really, get themselves into this game. No clear-cut chances at either end so far. That's a decent through ball from Nakajima. Vital challenge in the end, as Shimizu was trying to dribble her way through two, maybe even three Germany defenders there. In the end, it was one too many. Another ball over the top, looking for Sugasawa. To see Marozsan getting stuck in there, and as a result gets a throw for her efforts. Well, it was the substitutes that got the job done against Sweden last Saturday. Katrin Hendrich and Landa Dahlmann coming off the bench to score Germany's goals. Hendrich in the starting lineup today, perhaps as a result of that performance from the bench. But funnily enough, 4 of Germany's last 5 goals have come from substitutes, with 2 goals coming off the bench as well in the 5-2 win over Italy back in November. Wins against Austria and the Faroe Islands, as well as Iceland before that, summing up the end of 2018 and early start of 2019, off to a Good start as well. Draw against Spain before that 1-0 win away to France. And as already mentioned, that 2-1 win against Sweden. Slight miss hit there from Elzik. And Endo decides to leave it for Samishima here. Japan waits to try and get players forward. But in the end, it all comes to nothing. The throw searching for Sugasawa there with just a little too much mustard on it. Number 9 unable to get there. She's quick, but not that quick. Japan currently ranked 9th in the FIFA World Rankings on 1,991 points, 81 points behind Germany, currently ranked number 2. Japan taking part in their 8th World Cup this summer. They find themselves in Group D as Germany come bombing forward here. Hoot out on the wing. Good cross, looking for Pop at the near post, but it's just a little too close to Sakiko Ikeda there, as the keeper able to come out and collect rather easily in the end, but the move was, well, very, very good. Lovely ball out wide. Hoot, a one touch, has a look up and then tries to pick up or pick out her captain. Vice captain and captain nearly combining very well there. Lovely ball out wide in the first place as well to get the move going by Marajan, I think it was. That's not bad either. Need to be careful here as Sugasawa had time and space in the middle, but in the end Schwer is getting back and helping out, doing a good job at it as well. Sugasawa again. Quick layoff. Kumagai. Miura back to Kumagai again. Now Minami decides to go back to Ikeda. Good pressing, good positioning here from the German side. And Hendrich again does a really good job, showing good upper body strength there and speed. Chance now for Japan though, as Hasegawa has a crack from distance. It's come back to her. Early cross in. Slight slip by both Hegering and Sugasawa there. Sugasawa just hobbling away. Looks like she just caught a slight niggle with that slip. Hendrich does well under pressure. Magul extends the clearance. Now Marajan. Good patient play, picking her spot. As Pop brings the ball forward and then tries to bring Gvin into play. Just a little too far ahead of her. Now Hoot on the ball. And that will be a free kick. Caught by 18-year-old Endo there. Germany with a set piece here. Chance to try and get the ball into the danger zone, put that Japan back line to work. And perhaps give Ikeda in goal, something to think about. Saw Pop with a fantastic aerial opportunity with her head not too long ago. Perhaps she or one of her teammates can find the target this time. Marozsan standing over the ball. In comes the delivery. Well, she certainly put Ikeda to work. Probably not exactly how most of us expected her to, but not a bad idea actually. Looking to catch the keeper out, who was expecting a cross, disguised it really well. Lovely technique there. And it been a little further to Ikeda's left, or the near post from our perspective. Might have just been enough to beat her. I'm not sure if that was a free kick. It looked to me as if Magul got enough of the ball there. She certainly thinks so. Doesn't matter in the end though. We'll have a closer look here. Japan have the free kick. Ah well. That's why I'm a commentator and not a referee. Definitely the right decision. Just coming across the player, and Japan now with a chance to return the favour. A dead ball situation. Nakajima standing over the ball here. Interesting decision on the free kick there. Japan deciding not to play it on, or play it in straight away. Bit of a scramble here in front of the Germany 16-yard box. Do eventually get it clear. Marozsan with lovely vision to find Hoot out on the wing, but a poor first touch gifts the ball back to Japan. Germany probably should have done more there. Oh, Ikeda showing off her skill. Under pressure. Japan played their way out of trouble very nicely indeed there. Shame the break was on there for Germany. Hoot perhaps a little too eager to get the ball forward. As Japan come forward, the cross nowhere near teammates in the end. There's another look at Ikeda getting the better of Gvin. Confident play from the Japanese keeper. So just under half an hour gone here, still 0-0 between Germany and Japan. It's been a decent game. As that Pop whips one into the box, but a little too much height on that one. Good tackle from Magul, who's been the standout player for me so far in this first half. Really has put herself about, getting stuck in the tackles and dangerous going forward as well. Here she is on the ball now. Good distribution so far in this opening half hour as well. As that ball for Marozsan, just a little too much zip on it again. Germany not quite firing on all cylinders just yet, but the signs are promising. If they can just put those few last pieces of the puzzle together, i.e. the final ball or the play in that final third of the pitch, then you do feel the odds will be in their favour. Courageous header there from Hegering. That's a good ball as well. Down the line. Picked up by Endo, youngest player in the Japanese squad. Germany do well to win it back on the edge of the penalty area. Now Huth looking for options, didn't have too many to work with. Japan doing well of keeping the press nice and high, and here's Endo again, this time with a little more space to work with. Whips across in, but it's an easy catch for Schultz, and it's a good thing she's as tall as she is, because Emi Nakajima was just lurking there at the back post. Arriving late, would have caught out the German defense had the delivery found it. But Schultz, well aware of the danger, comes out and connects confidently. Pop with the layoff. Fortunately for her, does eventually find the teammates in the form of Elzik. Shifts it back for Schultz. Good vision from the German keeper. Pop just couldn't pluck that one out of the air. Fantastic weather for this game here in the Benteler Arena in Paderborn. Paulina Bremer there, one of a number of players getting warmed up. Pauline Bremer, of course, one of just two players in this German squad who doesn't ply her trade in Germany, as the referee calls for an offside there, I think. Well, flag was raised. Pauline Bremer, of course, playing with Manchester City over in the UK. Jennifer Marojan there on the screen just moments ago, the other player playing outside of Germany. She plays in France with Olympique Lyon. Second most capped player, or third most capped player, excuse me, in this squad. Play brought back there. Once again, the flag was up. Germany starting to look dangerous here. And it was Gvin who just offside there. Couldn't time her run. Wasn't too far off the mark. There again, that example of things not just quite coming together just yet anyway in that final third. There is room for improvement there. Something I'm sure Martina Voss-Tecklenburg will address during the half-time break, but that's what these friendlies are for. And this time Pop in an offside position, so perhaps another point that will be made during the half-time break by Voss-Tecklenburg. Credit to Japan and the offside trap, something they've obviously been working on as part of their build-up to the World Cup in France this summer. Should be a fantastic competition. Really is great to see the women's game finally getting the recognition it deserves. These ladies putting their heart and soul into this game and deservedly getting something back. Personally, I think it's going to be quite a spectacle. I know I'll be glued to the television. following the games and well, just enjoying it really. Good desire shown there by Hendrich, who keeps a run going. But Japan again showing that they're comfortable on the ball, especially out from the back. Scramble on the halfway line, results in a throw-in for Germany. I suppose the real question is, will we get a goal before the break? Germany starting the better, but after about 10 minutes, well, the curse of the commentator. Well, there's your answer. The goal coming, well, not how anyone expected it to, really. Schultz with a slight lapse in concentration there. Not happy with herself, you can understand, but best to get mistakes like that out of the way during the friendlies. Have another look at it here. Ball coming to Schultz, looking to just knock it sideways, really, to the defender. Complete miss it in the end. Catching it with her left foot first, really, that is really unlucky. Not a bad little finish, it has to be said. A little chip over the top there from Yui Hasegawa. And Japan take the lead. Whether or not they deserve it, well, that's another question. For Japan, and Yui Hasegawa will not care one bit. You have to take your hat off for the finish, though. It was a lovely deft touch, little dink over the top. Lovely weight on it as well, and well, the opportunity was there. She was happy to take it. And these are the kind of situations you want to test yourself in before you go off to a big international tournament as well. So good for Germany to experience this sort of situation. Going behind just before half-time with a goal that will be frustrating as well, which will test them psychologically as well as physically now, because they're going to have to push a little harder, looking for that equalizer. Hendrich doing well, tries to get a cross in, tried to wait until some space opened up for her. But does well to win the corner anyway. Martina Voss-Tecklenburg just saying she wants a little bit more movement, the ball to be driven forward, going for goal. So real impetus on what she expects from her players now. A strong finish before the half-time break and a reaction after conceding. In comes the corner for Marozsan, not a bad one either. Decent header away, out to Magul, who went for glory on the volley. Didn't quite find the contact she was looking for, but Germany really pushing for an equalizer quickly. Another look at the mistake. Really do feel for Schultz there. Happens to the best of us. But with the layoff. Cross deflected. Schweers does well to keep the ball in play. Inside to Hoots, who is able to turn. Slight deflection, almost helps the ball straight into the path of Popp, but it just bounced up in front of her. Ikeda comes out, punches with both hands, and Marozsan with a fantastic effort there on the volley. Wonderful technique, even if it was wide in the end and the flag was raised. Promising stuff from Germany. Well, Martina Voss-Tecklenburg making notes, preparing that halftime team talk. And again, Germany putting the pressure on their opponents. It's almost as if the goal has helped them slightly. Looking more dangerous in that final third. A little more convincing with the final ball. Still looking for the finish though. Now perhaps an opportunity. Here is Pop. Does really well. Finding a way past Kumagai, but couldn't find the finish thereafter. Just cutting across the ball slightly, was always going up, over and wide in the end, but a lovely bit of footwork to create the space. Just couldn't wrap that left foot around the ball properly. And you can see Voss-Tecklenburg urging her players to stay nice and high, keep the pressure on, and try and ride this wave of momentum to an equaliser. Just over 3 minutes of the first 45 still to go. Can't imagine there'll be too much stoppage time added on. Oh, great header on there from Hendrich. Picked up by Oberdorf. And Hood, so we'll get the free kick there. Another good run from her. It's a good little battle between her and Miura there. So Marozsan lining this one up. It's a fair distance out. Sends it wide for Magul. Cross towards the back post. And very nearly. Another effort on a target. This time Elzik, the central defender, rising above the rest. Just couldn't get the ball back across the keeper there and try and work Ikeda. It was a well-worked free kick though. What an important tackle that was by Obadov. Last player back needed to get a touch on that one. Otherwise, Germany could have been in trouble. That is something Japan have in their locker all the time. They're quick on the counter. Their transition from defense into attack, always impressive. Always something to think about for Germany. There's the ball back inside. Chance now for Japan. Just taking too long there, allowing Germany to win the ball back, and now they in turn on the counter themselves. Ball out wide for Pop. Pop with a shot, good save by Ikeda. And then the ball fell right in front of the mouth, or the goal mouth there, just begging for a tap-in. Sadly, no one there. And there is the half-time whistle, so the last big chance of the game goes to Germany, very nearly finding an equalizer. Martina Voss-Tecklenburg still happy with the reaction from her players, having gone down by a goal to nil in the 35th minute, should I say. Hasegawa taking advantage of a slight lapse in concentration by Almut Schulz, but Germany still well and truly in this game and setting us up nicely for what should be a very, very interesting second half. Make sure you join us as everything that is DFB right here on DFB TV. So we return for the second 45 here in the Benteler Arena. Germany trailing by a 1-0 against Japan. And Germany look like they're going to be making 3 substitutions here, the first of which looks like Chevers will be replaced. So Knack coming on. So too coming on, both Lena Gössling and Sara Dorsum. There is Sara Dorsum, both her and Gössling. From Wolfsburg, Knack, the third player, to come on as well. Knack, of course, from SGS Essen. Japan, it would seem, out with the same 11. So there's confirmation of that substitution. Knack on to replace Chevers. And the second half now underway. So 3 substitutions for Germany as Martina Voss-Tecklenburg decides to mix things up. As her side looks to turn things around here in the second half of this friendly. Germany, of course, do have one more friendly before they go off to France for the World Cup against Chile. That's on Thursday, the 30th of May. Final test before they head off to the World Cup. Well, they've got a slight test on their hands here in the second 45 as well. Japan on the verge of picking up just their second win against Germany. There is Gössling on the ball now. Hendrich with the ball inside for Hoots now. Hoot gets the cross off, not a bad one either. And in the end, it's a catch for Hidao. Decent catch from the Japanese keeper, but it was a nice little move again from Germany. Great cross from Hoot. And again the offside flag is raised. Germany struggling to time their runs here this afternoon. Pop just a little slow with the offside trap. Once again catching them out. Miura. Ball given away by Sugita. And now Hoot with another cross, decent one. Morazan thought about the shot, saw it wasn't on, then decided to try and lay it off for Gvin, who was arriving on the overlap. And the ball played in just behind her, and Japan able to get away with that one. a chance here for Japan, and a half effort really in the end. Slightly better control, and Nakajima might have had a better shot on target. Well, wasn't really too much wrong with the control there. She plucked it out of the air nicely. Had to control it once with her knee though, but that was one too many. Allowing the challenge to come in and allowing Germany to deal with the danger. There is Gößling on the ball. Hendrich brings the ball forward. Can't pick out Pop in the middle though. Now perhaps an opportunity for Germany. Decent ball in, played back. Still alive here. Well, Marco in the thick of things again, as she was in the first half. Played in well there, but Hirao coming off her line, making herself big and making the save as well. Germany with the first real chance here in this second half. Lovely ball back inside to find her from Pop, and then the ball just a little too high for Hoot. You could see what Mago was trying to do. Send the keeper the wrong way, bring it round her. But Hirao getting a leg out and on the ball in the nick of time. Shimizu. A pass picked off there by Gavin, but Germany unable to hold on to the ball. Hit out, puts her boot through it, sends it upfield. Layoff picked up by Gößling. Hoot with space, able to turn. Shifts it to her right for Hendrich. Down the line. Not a bad cross and a great goal! Germany back on level terms. A wonderful bit of build-up play. Fantastic header, Morojan with a lovely cross. And it's the reaction Martina Voss-Tecklenburg was expecting from her players, and well, they have delivered. Wonderful stuff. Hoot with the vision to play in Hendrich. Morojan then makes the run away from a defender. No one picks her up. Has time to look up and pick out Pop. And Pop pops it past the keeper and into the back of the net. Very little Hirao could do about that one from close range. And the captain on the score sheet again, leading by example. But it really was a team goal. Well, just what the doctor ordered for Germany here. Can they build on it though and go for a winner? Sure, that's the plan as far as Voss-Tecklenburg is concerned, who will be delighted with the way her team have come out for this second half. They'll have felt a little hard done by with the way they conceded. Put that behind them now. Focus on trying to get another win. Here is Gvin. Good Pressure after losing the ball there by Knack, and now Germany with another opportunity. Magul with lovely control and a really nice effort. Even gets a round of applause from her teammate Morojan there, and Germany starting to play some lovely football now. Great layoff by Morojan. Fantastic first touch to just settle herself, and then very nearly finding the perfect effort to beat Harui. Or Hirao, should I say, excuse me. And now Japan making 2 substitutions. Yunendo and Sugasawa coming off. Yokoyama and Kobayashi coming on. Endo, the 18-year-old, a decent first half. Towering header there. And now a chance. Knack, the substitute, very nearly giving Germany the lead. And very nearly continuing the trend of scorers coming off the bench for this German side. Already making a difference, the number 22. And now break on for Japan. And they don't have numbers forward. Waiting for teammates to join it, and then waiting a little too long there was Hasegawa, the scorer for Japan in the first half. Just didn't have any support around it once the break was on. But just before that, Knack very nearly making it 2 in quick succession for Germany. Looking dangerous every time they come forward at the moment. Just tighten things up and attack a little. Oh, lovely ball over the top. Magul, not offside. Magul with the chip and puts it wide. Well, you would have bet your house on her scoring from there with the form she's been showing here this afternoon. How about that for a ball from Gvin? Picking out Magul beautifully with a little dink over the Japanese back foot. And then Magul going for the lovely chip. Unable to find the back of the net though. Not happy with herself, but all in all, she can be very happy with the way she's played today. And something tells me that might not be the last opportunity she gets with, well, just over half an hour still to go. Hirao with the clearance. Another strong header. Morojan out wide. Here is Hoot, who seems to be hugging that far side a little more this time round. Another good cross as Knack tries to get to the far post there. Couldn't get there in time, but it's kept in play. Germany still on the attack. Here is Magul again. Now Gößling. Substitutes making an instant impact here. Could see what she was trying to do there, trying to connect with the outside of the boot, but caught the inside instead. And there's that chance for Knack just before it. Good save from Hirao. Came off her line quickly. Knack will feel she could have done a little better there. Good strong play there from Magul again. Lay off for Gvin. Lovely control from Pop. Good defending. At the same time though, Nak looking to shield the ball, as does Pop. Shimizu plays it back to Hirao. Another good clearance. Gusling first to the ball. Offside against Japan there, the call. Germany continue to pile on the pressure here. Really playing well this second half. Could easily be 2-1 up. Still, plenty of time to find a winner. Good play from Japan there. Light tackle there from Hood. The referee decides to let play continue though. Nice little flick on. And now into the centre, kept alive. Hasegawa with a decent pass and not a bad effort. I think Schultz got a touch on that. Japan will have the corner. It's the substitute Kobayashi asking the question of Schultz in the end. Not sure whether she was going for goal or just trying to whip one across the face of it. Either way, it was dangerous. Well, looked like it might have actually been a shot. Going on her reaction as well. Nakajima arriving late at the far post. As Schultz. Well, I thought she got a finger to that one. Maybe I was wrong. Good ball down the line. Here is Morajan. The overlap there. Hoots looking to pick out future teammate at Wolfsburg and today's goal scorer for Germany, Pop. Now Hendrich. Her shot blocked. Germany with the corner. Starting to take control of things now. But every now and then Japan there with a little reminder of what they're capable of as well is making for a very interesting second half here. Morajan with the cross. And Pop very nearly scoring with her head for a second time. Player down here for Germany. Hendrich taking one to the head there. She slowly but surely makes her way back to her feet, which is good to see. Almost crashing into Hirao and Pop. No. Well, yeah. First Hirao and then Pop. Painful one for the German number 3. Tough as nails. It's back to business. Well, free kick given there to Japan, but Pop not too happy with the decision, and I think she's got a point there. Certainly looked like she played the ball. Free kick taken long by Japan. One back straight away by Germany. Well, Knack thought there was a foul to be given there. Germany have the throw anyway, as Pop takes ball to the face there, and that's slightly painful. And now Japan given the free kick. As Nakajima holding on to the ball a little too long there. Yokoyama, one of the substitute, was screaming for the pass to her right. In acres of space, would have only had Schuldt to beat. But it looks like Yokoyama might have a crack at this one. Yokoyama with the efforts, but just couldn't keep it down. Was always on the rise, that one. That should be a free kick, and will be. Kvin caught late there by Shimizu, but it's the Japanese number 22 who's come off worse at the end of it all. Oh, lovely ball. Moroja. Tries to pull it back, finds Hoots. Her effort deflected. Japan clear their lines only just. Hendrich looking to take the throw quickly. And all the way back to Schuldt. Ball given away cheaply. Schuldt again with the mistake. Chance for Japan here. They pull it back and Japan go 2-1 up. And it's the substitute Yokoyama who takes advantage of the mistake this time. Schuldt will be absolutely furious with herself. And again, Japan's goal coming from an error at the back. You can see Schuldt trying to just shift the ball out wide. Once the ball was given away, German defense scrambling to get back in time. Japan staying calm. Muster up the easy finish. So Germany need to come from behind for the second time in this game. Here is Hendrich. It's a good reaction last time they conceded. Gonna need the same. Decent cross towards the near post, but no one making the run. Here's Gößling. Beautiful ball out wide. Picked up by Knack. Knack decides to have a crack herself. Looks like that one could have very well been on target. Blocked on its way through on goal though. Yokoyama. And another chance goes begging. This time for Japan. Schultz just about getting enough on the ball to stop it going past her. Decent effort from Nakajima. Just picked up an assist on Japan's second. Looking to get her name on the score sheet this time round. Well, 19 minutes still to go here. 19 minutes for Martina Voss-Tecklenburg's side to find an equaliser. And Shimizu will be coming off, replaced by Asato Miyagawa. Germany quick to get the ball rolling again though. Not a bad cross, it's dropped and Germany have their equaliser. It's a painful one for Hoots, who's had to take a few knocks today. And the vice-captain putting her body on the line there. After some butterfingers from Hirao. The number 9, first to react to the situation. Positioned well for it as well. How about that for effort? Taking a boot to the face for her troubles. But Germany back to 2-2 now. Order restored. Well, it looks like Schultz, who hasn't had the most fortunate of afternoons, may have picked up a slight injury. Looks like there's a problem with a left foot or ankle perhaps. She's got it taped up already, so perhaps coming into the game with a slight niggle already. Chance for everyone to catch their breath and get rehydrated here. Svenja Hoots with well, not a spectacular goal, but an important one, and one that showed real heart. Captain and vice-captain leading by example here this afternoon. As Martina Voss-Tecklenburg prepares to make another substitution here, it's been an interesting game of football. There's Germany's first goal to level things up at 1 apiece. Then unfortunate to concede the second, but thanks to some real grit shown by Hout. Back on level terms. And now Dahlmann will come on to replace Hendrich, a Manchester City player. Looks like Schultz ready to continue, so no need for a substitution in goal. Not yet anyway. Quarter of an hour to go. Is there still a winner here? Well, here is the new goal. Dahlmann straight into the action. Not a bad effort. Decent idea there from Kvin as she cut back inside. Didn't have much room to play with as she tried to curl it around the defender, looking for that bottom right corner with the inside of her right boot. A little bit more power on it and she might have troubled the Japanese keeper a little more than she did. Oh, lovely touch there from Margot. Margot still going, looking to get the shot off. Blocked in the end, Germany with another corner. And although Japan have had a chance here or there and have managed to score thanks to a little bit of help from Germany, the majority of this second half has belonged to the German side. They've looked the more dangerous going forward, creating more opportunities and chances. And if there was to be a winner come the end of 90 minutes, you feel it should be Germany, based on the way this second half has unfolded. But here come Japan, and this is where they're dangerous, on the counter-attack. Unable to do anything with it that time. Good tracking back by Knack. And now Germany looking to break forward quickly with a ball over the top, aimed at Pop. Picked up again by Knack in the centre circle. There is Dorsun to Gößling. Gavin back inside for Margot. Germany really bossing midfield. That's a fantastic ball, just a little too heavy though. Very nearly finding Hout out on the wing. Oh, lovely stuff, defending from the front from Pop. Tried to pull it back straight away. Donajan. Really has been an energetic second half from this German side. Have invested a lot. Well, they come out in the end with what they deserve and what the performance deserves. Conceded 2 goals today that normally you don't think they would, or at least you hope they wouldn't, especially when it comes to the World Cup in France. That is football. Sometimes these things happen. You have to roll with the punches and deal with the situation. So, in a way, it's been the perfect test for this side. Test of character, test of mental strength. as well as physical. Had to come from behind twice here. And now hunting for that winner. Decent idea. Good challenge. Lovely pullback. Very nearly. The two goal scorers combining for a third. Hoots with a little chip back inside for Pop. Lovely 1-2. Very nearly coming together. And that will be the last bit of action for Pop as Alexandra makes way for Paulina Bremer. Job well done from the German captain. Knack to Gwyn. Margot. Good work there from Knack. Lovely little step over. Wins the corner. Germany pushing for a third here. Margot with the corner. Punched away by Hirao. Clearance extended. Only as far as Dursun. Tries to send one back in. A little bit of help. It finds Margot, who went for something special. Comes away with the corner. Well, with the way things are going at the moment, you feel there is another goal in this for Germany. From the way the players are pushing for a third, they can see it as well. Good cross. And very nearly a good header from Knack there, who really has been fantastic since coming on. Free header at the near post. I think she was expecting a little bit more pressure. So Naomoto and Ueki now coming on to replace Miura and Nakajima. That will be a Germany throw. Gwyn eager to take it quickly. Germany want the W here. Now Gößling. Lovely ball to switch things up. Dahlmann. Little drop of the shoulder and the step over to lose the defender. Ball back inside. Needed to be better. Now Japan on the attack here. Oh, very, very good tracking back there from Gwyn. Needed to be careful not to give away the foul there, being the last player back. Fans coming in all shapes and sizes here this afternoon. Everyone having a good time. I'm sure they'll have a better one if Germany can find a winner late on. I have to say they deserve it. It's a painful one for Knack. Both players coming together, and nothing malicious about the challenge from either player, just unfortunate for Knack, and hopefully nothing too serious here. Looks like she'll be all right, I think. Sure, that'll leave a bit of a bruise though, that's for sure. And is back on her feet, which is good to see. Last thing you want from a friendly is injuries. That's one thing you don't need to know anything about, that's for sure. Gößling with a lovely ball. Kvinn onside, looking for the early ball into the middle. And again, Germany asking all the right questions here. Handball. Japan will have the free kick. Germany knocking the ball around very confidently here in this second half. I think what's been most impressive is how they've been able to address some of the problems that were apparent in the first 45. That final third, the final ball, just lacking a little. They've certainly improved on that. Dahlmann out wide. Hutz trying to play it back in for the Manchester City midfielder. Dahlmann able to turn, still going. Very nearly finding a way through. It's come back out. Not a bad effort there from Hegering. Her shot blocked up. Now Japan with the throw. They look to get the ball forward quickly. Yokoyama under pressure. Has to accept the goal kick in the end. Sara Dursunkaye. The ball out wide for Gößling. Back for Schultz. Schultz looking for Kvinn on this near side, unable to find it. Into the final minute of the 90 now. Japan now perhaps with one last opportunity. Just a little too far out wide. Kobayashi unable to pull the ball back, but does win a corner. So Germany with some defending to do at the death here. Oh, cleared off the line fantastically there by Bremer. On as a striker, 4 minutes of stoppage time, 4 minutes left for either side to find a winner. Japan very nearly doing exactly that. The header down was a good one from Ueki, but Bremer in the right place at the right time. That's why you keep a player on the posts. With a fantastic clearance, Schultz might have got there. She was scrambling across, looked like she might have made the save, but Bremer taking no chances. In comes the cross. Convincing header away there from Higgering. Back over the top and out wide. Kept in play. But picked up by Dalma. Tursun with the ball down the middle. Again Tursun plays it short this time. Good ball over the top. Now the through ball. Morojan is onside. Morojan! Very good save. Hirao. One could argue Morojan had the opportunity to pull it back there, but just as much right to have a shot on goal. In comes the cross. Punched away. Margul waiting. Margul has a crack, but just slices it. Unlucky there for the Germany number 20. Here's another look at that Morojan opportunity. Lovely ball from Margul to play her in. Definitely onside. Knack making a run towards the near post. Morojan had a quick look up, but then decided to go for glory herself. And very nearly finding a way past Hirao. Germany really pushing for a winner now. Good cross into the middle, punched away. Knack is there, but it's just slightly behind her. Now Gößling loses the defender. But then loses the ball as well. Japan now trying to get the ball forward quickly, but good pressing from Germany just slows things down. Just over a minute of stoppage time still to go. Is there still one last chance in this game? Well, it's a friendly that's been played with real determination from both sides. All in good spirits as well, which is always nice to see, but taken seriously. Germany with the throw. Dalma able to turn. Ball out wide for Knack. Good shot from the number 22. Another good save from Hirao. Ball still in play though. And Morojan catching her own player on the volley. That is unlucky, because it was a good shot as well, and that's all she wrote. The game comes to an end. A very entertaining match between these two sides. It all finishes Germany 2, Japan 2. I think Japan will feel slightly more fortunate with the scoreline than Germany will. All started with Hasegawa breaking the deadlock in the 35th minute. Then Germany coming storming back in the second half. Pop, the captain, finding the back of the net in the 53rd. Then another mishap at the back allowed the substitute Yokoyama to get her name on the score sheet and put Japan back in front in the 69th. But Germany doing what they've been doing all afternoon, and that's driving forward, really applying the pressure on Japan, and it all paid off in the 72nd with vice-captain Hoot putting her body on the line and finding the back of the net from close range. Germany very nearly finding a winner in the closing stages of the game, but it wasn't meant to be. But they will have learnt plenty from what has been a very, very good test as their preparations for the World Cup in France continue. One last game to go before they get on the plane to France on the 30th of May. They'll take on Chile, so make sure you do join us for that. But as for this afternoon and today, well, it's been a pleasure. It's been a fantastic game. We hope you've enjoyed it as well. And as always, make sure you join us for everything that is German national team football, be it male or female, on DFB TV. You can also head on over to the website and, of course, follow all the teams on Twitter as well. So get involved and have your say. But as for now and today, it's goodbye from me. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Take care.